just a quick reminder, 1st and 15 tonight at 10:45. Highlights from nothing but this ball game that's taking place behind us. Mission Hills at RB, and then the granddaddy of them all at 11 bells, the Prep Picks Report. Coach Chris Hauser taking time from what is a very busy pregame schedule to speak with us. Coach Hauser, thank you very much for that. Let's just start by what's going to happen on the football field tonight. A lot of new players going to be playing, right?
Absolutely. We had a really good JV team and freshman team. Both went 9-1, so we figured why not tap into that talent and help us in practice and find out if they can help us on the field tonight. And we got some guys that can help us on the field tonight.
All right.
Coach, three out of 4 of the teams in the Open are Avocado League. You went through a killer schedule. Nobody would play you in the non-league situation. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, maybe somebody will now play us. We're 3-6, and I tried to tell people we were going to be a different team. Nobody cared, and I understand that. But the Avocado is off the charts talented. It's almost – it needs to be addressed, I think, because shucks, then you just play each other postseason. You know, 3 of the 4 in the Open and out of 1 league, and then the number 1 seed is from our league as well. Now, that says a lot to the kids in that league that are playing football and the coaches that are getting their teams ready. I love it. I love playing great games every Friday night, but it is demanding on your roster when your roster is getting thinner and thinner every year because you just don't have the volume of kids anymore.
Does it raise the play of your kids, do you think, when you go through a schedule like that?
It does. It raises it because the preparation every week is got to be at a high level. I mean, from the film study to your walkthroughs to your scout team being organized to give us the look you need. And then the unknown of these Chaminades and Westlakes coming in, and then you look at them in pregame and you go, good gosh, man, look at these guys. Coach, and then you got to go line up.
We have just 15 seconds left. I got to meet one of your kids, and I was so impressed with Isaac Anderson. Can you brag on him a little bit?
Love to brag on Isaac. Last couple of weeks, Isaac's played some guard for us because we were a little short on the offensive line and did some double time for us and was wonderful. He's going to be wearing number 90 tonight and getting after their quarterback. So we're looking forward to have him go tonight.
Chris, thank you for taking time with us. A guy who's normally talking to Coach Hauser is up north. Rick Willis joining us from Carlsbad High School. Take it away, Rick.
Yes, preach, Coach Hauser. Preach about how great the Avocado League is, because I'll tell you what, it's the best league in all of San Diego County. We have a good one going on right here tonight. This is a Division III matchup. 8 and 9 seed Santa Fe Christian hosting RBV, and they're hosting it at Carlsbad's field because Santa Fe is not allowed to have lights because somebody, well, knows somebody on the city council, and that's just between you and me. But beyond that, Dorian Richardson, he's going to become the all-time leading rusher at Rancho Buena Vista, and they've had some pretty good runners there, including a D1 kid named Markeith Ross. And I'll tell you what, this one is going to be a quick one. Go to our Twitter page, and you can enter to win tickets to the Silver Pigskin Gala if you can guess the time of this one. I'm going to guess this one ends at 8:15, but I don't know. But I do know one thing. Paul Rudy, you can take it away.
Well, actually, I'm not Paul Rudy, but I am Maddie Sinclair. But we are out here at Steel Canyon as the returning champs of Division I and Division II square off out here at Steel Canyon. The Cougars are hosting El Camino Wildcats. The Cougars are the Division I title, and they know they have to defend it tonight. The 8th-ranked Cougars are coming off a huge win over rival Helix Highlanders, 22-21. The Cougars quarterback Nathan Barnett will play in his first playoff game in San Diego after transferring from New Jersey. And yes, El Camino lost 8 consecutive games after a season-opening victory over Point Loma, but the Wildcats have weapons and shouldn't be overlooked. Quarterback Brock Member looks for Jordan Wilkes while Zion Jackson and Noah Siga carry the ball in the backfield. But I know that Steel Canyon is going to come out strong tonight. They want to defend the state Division IIIA title that they won last year, so do not look upon them. But for now, we're going to send it over to the South Bay, John Soderman.
All right, Maddie, we had a chance to visit with Morse head coach Tracy McNair and ask about his big star, Shamar Martin.
He's a great talent. He's a good kid in the classroom, a good kid on the football field. I think he'll do wonderful things up there at UCLA.
He's also being courted by Purdue and Penn State. Talk about the fact, though, that he's also playing quarterback for you.
Well, he's our quarterback. He's our athlete. We don't have a quarterback right now in our system. We just run the ball. So I throw him the ball, and he runs the ball and gets me touchdowns.
Coach, congratulations on your 10 years heading up this program. How many of your players have gone to the NFL?
I'm not sure. I know it's at least Probably 12 to 15 that made it that far.
12 or 15?
Yes. Not out of my 10 years, but since I went to Morris. I'm a Morris alum, so since I was there in the 90s and the 80s, a whole lot of kids that went there.
Okay, the Burgos sisters, their father's a referee, always wanted to be on the PPR. 1, 2, 3.
Allison, take it away.
Thank you so much, John. I'm here at Santana High School where they are getting ready to take on the La Jolla Country Day Tories for the first time since 2016, where they lost in the Division IV playoff championship game. I talked to head coach of the Tories, Tyler Hales, a little bit earlier on tonight to talk to him about what to expect from tonight's game.
You know, we've got nothing to lose this week. 12 seed against 5 seed, obviously coming out to Santana. They're a talented team, really well coached. So, you know, our guys, we kind of had a chip on our shoulder all year long, and it's going to be the same deal this week. So, guys had a great week of practice. We're going to see if we can make a little noise tonight.
And what does the Santana team do well that might be challenging for you guys?
Again, they're well coached. You know, they tackle well, they line up well, they execute their plays. You know, they've got they're pretty deep around the field, both sides of the ball. Their line is excellent, very big, tough. So they do a lot of things well. They can run it, they can throw it, they can defend the pass, they can stop the run. So they do a lot of really good things. And so we're just going to try to execute our game plan, and we can put a few points up.
And you guys take it game by game. You don't really look for next week. You kind of just focus at the game on hand.
Absolutely. You know, the beauty of the postseason, we've been here before. It doesn't matter what we did in the regular season. You know, our guys are playing pretty good football at this point. Everyone's 0-0, so we're trying to be 1-0 this week.
Santana High School. So let's just quickly remind everybody that it takes the Red Jacket Army to put the show together, Coach. We have an army out there bringing you the very best and highlights and behind-the-scenes stories. Like last Friday, Erica Cardenas was at Lincoln High School, and this was the Hogcast she uploaded to our KUSI PPR Facebook and web page.
People usually say to you when they find out that you play football and you're down in the trenches with all the boys,
That's a girl?
what's your reaction?
Yeah, I'm a girl.
Show them, right? So I hear that you have amazing grades. You're not just a performer on the field, but also off the field. Can you please tell me a little bit about that? What's your GPA for starters?
4.25. Just focus on what you like to do most and whatever makes you proud.
All right, so just a reminder, 10:45 tonight, we will have highlights exclusively from this game. It is Mission Hills coming in with a disappointing record on the surface of it, but they played killer teams out of town in the first week, taking on Rancho Bernardo, who's coming off just a tough outing last Friday for a variety of reasons, both on and off the field. So it's going to be a battle for which team can recuperate quickest, because Mission Hills is coming off a tough loss in their season finale in the Discovery Bowl.
And the beauty of it is the regular season ends one season and the playoffs start a new one.
So you start all over again. You're looking live here at RB at the home of the Broncos, where we're getting closer to kickoff. Coach, you talk about it. The playoff season is a rejuvenating experience because any bad taste you have in your mouth from last Friday can be flushed instantly. Can you not?
And start anew.
And a good run now makes up for all the sins of the regular season, does it not?
You can be 0-10 and not belong in the playoffs, and if you can win 2 or 3 playoff games, you're feeling pretty good.
All right, we're watching behind us. The Grizzlies are taking the field. Do you care to? I'm guessing your allegiance to the league that you played in and your rivalry with Coach Hauser leads you to lean in that direction a little bit, does it not?
You know, right now I think it's a coin toss, and because of the exact same reason that you said, both teams ended in a negative way. Who can rebound?
All right, so we're expecting the stands to be full right now. A little tailgating going on still as people are rushing for their seats on both sides of the field. Again, just a reminder, 10:45 tonight. It's the 1st and 15. It is full 15 minutes of highlights and post-game interviews from what we.
That's how exciting it got out there. They just kind of exploded.